welcome back to the channel. If you are returning, welcome. If you are new here, I am the Blunt Reader. This is going to be a reading to see whether or not you are the only one, and also if this is the person that you are supposed to spend your life with, or if this is just a temporary situation. Please keep in mind that this is general, so it cannot and will not resonate with every single person who is watching this video. I am not taking personal readings at this time, but feel free to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, where I post pick a card readings as well as channeled messages. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever you see it, it's meant for you to see it. With all of that being said, let's go ahead and get into your reading, Gemini. What is the energy? Okay. We have triggered. I keep hearing set it off. So what y'all got going on, Gemini? Are you and your person arguing? Is there a lot of conflict because you're both triggering one another? The fact that the gun that is here is clearly not an actual gun that has bullets. It's like one of those toy guns that the clowns have. It actually reminds me of that episode of The Fresh Prince that has nothing to do with this, but that's what it reminds me of, when the clown kind of held them up in a bank, I think it was. But I digress. It's like you're being triggered. There could be a lot of conflict. There could be, just built up tension for whatever that reason may be. But it's like, is it even that deep? Is the problem even that serious? Or are you or your person making a big deal out of something that isn't a big deal? We'll see. Spirit, what is the energy surrounding Gemini and their person? We have the Ace of Swords. What is the energy surrounding Gemini and their person? We have Temperance. We have the Ten of Cups. And we have the Five of Swords. There goes that conflict. With this Five of Swords, Ten of Cups, it goes back to that triggered energy, whether you're currently in this energy or this is something that is coming up. When I am recording this, we are in retrograde energy, so be mindful of what you're saying and how you're saying it. Also, how you are interpreting what is being said to you. This Ace of Swords is about clarity and truth, but it can be very blunt right now. There could be a lot of miscommunication that is leading to arguments, this conflict with the Five of Swords. Just be mindful of your words and how you are communicating with people, how you are receiving information as well. With Temperance, this is about balance, but it is also about healing. It's about patience. I feel like you definitely need to be patient with one another. I also feel like there may be one of you in this situation who kind of feels unappreciated, burnt out a little bit, because you've been giving more to this situation. When I'm looking at this Temperance card here, it's like the top cup is pouring into this bottom cup, and the top cup is empty, the bottom cup is full. So it's like one person giving a lot more to this situation and the other person is reaping the benefits, is what it feels like to me. And there's a lot of like smoke and darkness surrounding this, but at the top, at the tippy top, there is, a nice blue sky. It's just a matter of getting there. So things may be a little bit hectic, a little bit tense between you and your person. Please clarify. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. There goes that overwhelming feeling burnt out, feeling exhausted. But is it because you're voluntarily taking on somebody else's problem, making their problems your problem? With this Five of Pentacles in reverse to the Nine of Pentacles, it's like somebody is doing well. You come out of the cold, come out of this place of maybe not being financially stable or not having what you need, and getting to a place where you are stable, more than stable. With the Nine of Pentacles, this is abundance, but it's like, at whose expense? Gemini, wasn't it you that had last week, what's that, last week? And I said somebody was going to be asking you for money. So is this a situation that you may not only be taking on the responsibility or the bulk of the responsibility in terms of keeping the relationship alive with the cups that are here? This is about your emotions, so taking on the emotional responsibility, but are you also taking care of the financial responsibility? This Ten of Cups says that this could be somebody you live with. Doesn't have to be a romantic partner, but since that's what we're talking about, we gonna see. We have the Nine of Cups. I feel like there's one person who's really happy, doing really well, but it's like, at whose expense? Is it at the other person's expense? Please clarify Temperance. We have Strength in reverse. We have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Wands also wanted to come out previously. I definitely feel like balance is an issue in this connection. Reciprocation is an issue in this relationship, this connection, whatever type of connection this is. With Temperance being here, that's being about balance. Again, I said with the cups, there's one cup that's pouring into this other cup. So there's one cup that is full and one cup that is essentially empty or almost empty, this burnt out feeling because somebody is doing or giving way too much. Six of Pentacles also about balance, equal give and take, but I don't feel like that is the case. I feel like emotionally with this Queen of Cups, that's not the case, but I also feel like financially that's not the case, because again, the Five of Pentacles is here in reverse. So this is like coming out of a place of lack, and you get towards you go towards this Nine of Pentacles, you get the Nine of Cups, this fulfillment, but it's like, at whose expense? Because I feel like it's one person who's helping this other person out, and it's like, I don't know, this energy feels kind of smug. It kind of feels like this person not being grateful for the assistance that maybe you are giving or all that you do. Like I said, with Temperance, somebody feels unappreciated. Please clarify the Queen of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and Strength. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Moon. At the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Could definitely be somebody else involved. Like I said, the Queen of Cups is here, but the Queen of Wands also wanted to come out. So this person could be dealing with two people. The Moon, something being hidden. What could be hidden, or what you don't know, or what you're not acknowledging, is the fact that there could be somebody else. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, your intuition. I really don't like this, especially if this is a situation where you have been helping this person out, because it's like, you've been doing so much and giving so much to this person, and not only are they not giving back to you, they're somebody else. So is this person just using you and in essence depleting you with Strength in reverse? Draining you of your power, draining you of your finances. Maybe you feel like you can't say no to this person, and that's how you got in this Ten of Wands energy, because for whatever reason, you feel obligated to help them. We have the World. We also have the Knight of Wands sticking out. I'm hearing drop this low, and I second that, because what the hell? No, absolutely not. This is what we're not doing. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Leo. Please clarify the Ace of Swords. We have the Four of Swords. which says to me that in order to get this clarity that maybe you feel you need, in order to get some answers, it's going to be best for you to take a step back. The Four of Swords is my fallback card. This is where you go to pray, to meditate, to do whatever it is you do to connect with your intuition, your higher self, whoever you believe in spiritually, so that you get some answers and some clarity on how to handle this situation and how to move forward. Definitely feel like this may be a situation that Spirit is just like, no, drop this load, drop this dead weight, because this just isn't it. Please clarify the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Four of Swords, Ace of Swords, Five of Swords, which we have over here. Makes sense. For some of you, you could be trying to get this person to confess something or to tell you something. We have Death, the Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers, your energy, the Fool, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So we have two queens here. Before I said the Queen of Wands wanted to come out, the Queen of Pentacles did come out. At any rate, still two feminine energies here. I definitely feel this Queen of Pentacles energy, I mean, either one could be you, could be your energy, but in terms of this money situation, because I feel like you have it, or you have more than this person, and they know that, and that's why they're kind of around. Because I still feel like you're helping somebody, or somebody is helping you, however this story goes, and it's like they get what they want, Knight of Wands, then they dip out, and then when it's time to re-up, it's like they come back. With Death being here, though, this is also saying an ending to me, that this is something that needs to come to an end, because for one, it doesn't feel like it's a fair situation to you at all. It feels like you're not even getting the short end of the stick. You're not getting no part of the stick. And I feel like you already know that. So are you the only one? I don't feel like you are. Even if this person isn't involved with anybody romantically, they feel like an opportunist. So whoever has what they need in that moment, that's who they're going to go to. Is this the person that you're supposed to spend your life with? In this energy, hell no. Absolutely not. If there's significant growth and change, maybe, but in this energy, it's a hell no. Absolutely not. Can't really say anything else about the future, because what I'm focused on is the energy that is present. But in this energy, it's a hell no. And I feel like for you, your best bet is to take a step back, get some clarity, figure out what your next move is going to be, which seems to be moving away from this, and getting your strength back, replenishing yourself, because you've been giving a lot to this person, and you could have been giving a lot financially to this person. Like I said, you could have been taking on the financial responsibility in this situation. So there you have it, Gemini. I do hope that this was helpful for you, that it gives you some guidance, some clarity, and some insight. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Be sure to like this video if you have not. Subscribe, click the post notification bell so that when I post a new video, you are notified. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at thebluntreader, and I'll talk to y'all next time.